Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Wake Up Greatness Show. I am your host, Colette Hope, the Greatness Coach, and founder of Grow Into Your Greatness. And I'm on a mission to help wake you up and shake you up to the greatness that I know is lying dormant within you. Well, this week's wake-up call is actually going to come from some lessons that I learned from recording last week's show. But first, I have someone I want you to meet. Meet Diamond. Diamond is actually our family pet. She is, I would like to say, my son's dog, DJ's dog. That's who she is when it's time to take her out. But really, Diamond is with me all the time. And so even when I'm recording the Wake Up Greatness show, Diamond has to sit sit still and be quiet for mommy. And she normally does a really good job of it. But last week, she got a little excited, and I couldn't tell whether she was just getting excited about the show or what. But she made it into the show in the outtakes, and I had to do some edits and some cuts, and I was sharing it with a friend, and she was like, you really need to share those outtakes and share the lessons that you learned from that. And so we're going to cut away right now, and we're going to see what those outtakes are, and then we'll be back and we'll discuss the lessons that I learned from that and what you can learn too. Know what's your flavor and know how to share it with the world. Know what's your flavor and know how to share it with the world. Get back.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, what y'all doing?
I need to use some clothes. So, oh, you're not going to church?
Yeah, I'm going to church. Good morning. Well, you ain't called.
We did. Alexis called you 3 times and you didn't answer.
Well, she dropped you off.
I
And I thought you said you already took clothes. Is what you said over and over. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those little outtakes. But as you can see, things did not go perfectly according to plan when I was recording the show last week. And to give you a little backstory, I had actually tried to record that show on 3 different occasions, but every time that I tried to record, my son was away, he wasn't supposed to return home for quite some time, and he popped up unexpectedly. And so that particular, when I recorded the show, he actually had spent a night with his cousins at my sister's home, and he was supposed to go off to church with them the next day. So I was like, well, I already couldn't record it 2 times before. And so I woke up early Sunday morning and just said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and record the show. So I got all made up and dressed and set up the props, the lights and the camera, and begin taping the show. And then all of a sudden, here comes this interruption. And he comes again. And so he had actually said he left some things that he needed for church. So he had to come home unexpectedly. And so, but from all of those interruptions, and the distractions and the unexpected things that can happen when you're trying to pursue your purpose, when you're trying to do anything and accomplish your goals, there's always going to be interruptions. Things are never going to go as you plan them to go. And so I want to teach you the lessons that I learned. I'm going to share with you 5 tips to stay on your path to greatness no matter what. And so lesson number 1 is to be willing to be flexible. Like I said, I thought that I perfectly prepared everything and planned everything out, but things just went beyond my control. And that is what happens in life. Things go beyond your control no matter how much you plan, no matter how much you prepare. And so if you're going to be successful and if you are truly going to pursue your purpose and your passions, then you're going to need to be willing to be flexible. Anyone who is successful know that they have to adapt and they have to adjust. And so just be willing to go with the flow and to get back on track. You may get distracted, get off track, but just be willing to be flexible and readjust and get back on track. Number 2, be persistent. Most people, when they face obstacles, they give up, they give in. I could have easily said, okay, I tried this once, I tried this twice, I tried this 3 times. I'm even shy and nervous about video. I'm just starting up to do video. And I could have just said, okay, it must not be meant to be, right? A lot of times when we run into obstacles, then the first thing we say is, oh, I guess it wasn't meant to be. Maybe I'm not supposed to be doing videos, or, maybe this is not my time. But no. Obstacles are just a part of life. And so you have to be persistent and continue to push. Never give up. And so again, you may get off track, but do whatever it takes to get back on track. And so I could have just thrown in a towel and said, forget it, I'm not going to get this video out this week. But instead, I did what I needed to do to make the adjustments to get back on track and to keep on pushing through. Number 3, stay focused. You need to stay laser focused in on your purpose, your passion, your vision, your dreams, your goals. You're going to have tunnel vision. There are always going to be distractions, right? Life just happens. There's always going to be something that's going to be pulling at you and luring you away from your purpose and your passions and your dreams. But you have to keep focused and get back on track. Yes, you have to go off and you have to deal with some things, but then come back to that place. And so keep your vision. That's why the Bible says to write the vision and make it plain so that he who sees it can run with it. And so always keep your vision and your goals in front of you and stay focused on them. They will always bring you back to that place. Number 4, eliminate excuses. Look, we're all busy, okay? We are all busy, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you are a working mom, whether you own your own business, whether you have children or no children. We are all busy women, right? We have so many demands on our life. And it's so easy to make excuses as to why you don't have time or why you can't do this or do that because of all of your other responsibilities. And one of the things that we do as mothers is we make our kids become our excuse. Well, I can't do this because I don't have time because of my kids. Look, I'm a single mom, right? I'm a single, busy, working mom running my own business. But guess what? My purpose and my dreams are important to me. And so instead of you using your kids as an excuse as to why you can't pursue your purpose and why you can't pursue your dreams, how about flipping the script and using them as a reason, as the drive, as the motivation, as to why you're going to pursue your dreams. We always tell our children, we want the best for them and we want them to go after their dreams, right? And pursue their purpose and their passions. And we tell them to dream big. But let me tell you what's way better than telling them is showing them. Let your kids see what it takes and what it looks like to pursue your purpose and pursue your passions and pursue your dreams and to never give up. Let them see you getting up early in the morning, even before you go to work, working on that book that you want to write. Let them see you up late at night. My son is always, Mom, you're always working. Let him see you making those sacrifices and letting him know this is what it takes in order to be great. This is what it takes to pursue your purpose and your passions and your dreams. It's hard work. It's not going to be handed to you. So use them not as an excuse, but as the fuel, right? That just puts that energy and fire up under you, right? I want to show him and show my child that example of what it looks like to pursue your purpose and your dreams. And last but not least, know your why. What is your why? Why are you doing this? You need to really sit and think about why it is that you're doing what you're doing. Why are you pursuing this purpose? Why are you pursuing your dreams? You need to stay connected to that why, right? Because long after the high of it all, right? We can get all excited and get on high and have lots of energy, but you're not going to always be on high. And the example of that is I was in life, you're going to lose momentum. The same way that when I got those distractions, when I was recording the video and my son came home, right, at first I was all fired up, but then when I got the interruptions, then I had to put the video on pause, and as a result, my energy went down. And so I was no longer on this great high. I had lost my momentum, and now I was up against the clock. I needed to be to church. I was running late, but this is just an example of showing how just throughout life, right, in our daily life, just a daily grind of work and just grinding it out, and all of the tasks and the duties that we have, life can drain you. You're not going to always be on this great high, right? And so long beyond that, high is temporary. Also, we can go to church, we can go to a conference, we can hear a great message, and that can put us on a high. But that high is temporary. It's not going to last. What's going to last is your why. Make sure that you have a strong why, and you know why you do what you do. And so long after the highs and the feeling leaves you, right, that high had left me, but it was the why that re-energized me, and that made me turn back on that camera and start all over again and give it my all, because I know why I'm doing this. This is my purpose. This is my calling. I'm here to inspire and empower women to pursue their purpose with a passion and to pursue their greatness. And so that's my why. And I'm here to be an example for my child and to leave a great legacy for him and to show him what it looks like to pursue his purpose and his dreams. And so that's my why. My why is to create a better life for me and my child, create a better future for us, to create the kind of freedom that I want and that I desire and want for my child. That's my why. Make sure that you understand your why, because that is what's going to sustain you and keep you on your path to greatness. And so that's our wake-up call for today. And as a recap, we had 5 tips to stay on your path to greatness. Number 1, be willing to be flexible. Number 2, be persistent. Number 3, stay focused. Number 4, eliminate excuses. And number 5, know your why. And so I want you to know that I believe in you. I know that greatness is within you, and I'm expecting great things from you, and I can't wait to see all of the great things that are getting ready to manifest itself through you. And so if you enjoyed this wake-up call, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and share it with other women who need to be awakened to their greatness. Until next time, go out there and own your greatness.